Unified communications, Sneha.
Yes, so I don't know if you had noticed, like when Justin did do the payment, the email went out to him, a successful payment confirmation, and that's also in his account. So to the communication center, we have unified all the communications that go out from Hummingbird or from Mariposa. All of that is now in Hummingbird. Like if you go to any tenant's profile, you will see all the communications that they would receive. For example, emails, texts. If you send them a notice, I had one opened here for notices on Storage Solution. You'll see the notice. What's the status of the notice? Do you want to view the notice that was sent? You can click on the view print and see the notice from just a click. You can filter out the communications. You can filter it out by the types of communications. Notes. Notes is an important one because now you have different categories of notes. If you enter a note during move-in, if you enter a note during move-out, all those notes come into the different categories like move-ins, move-outs, rent changes. It'll fall into those categories and will appear in the tenant's profile within those categories. Now, if you want to create your own notes, your own customized categories for notes, you have the capability to do so. That's right under communications, note categories, and you can create a custom note category in here. All this is permission-based, so not everyone can go and create it. You have the control or you have the permissions to give someone the control to do it or not. And all these are under this communication permissions. Additionally, do not disturb. You don't want automated communications or invoices going out to your customers at 3 a.m. at night. You now have the capability to set up your do not disturb timings by channels or by communication types, email or text messages for the entire company as well as for individual properties. And what this would do is any automated communications that's triggered, like invoices, rent changes, delinquencies, all those would get queued up after the do not disturb period and then gets sent out to the customer. If a customer goes online and does a rental, they will receive the communication. But anything that is like invoice generation or rent changes, anything that has a bulk effect and automated would get queued up for the time period. We've also brought in statuses for email. So now you can see from here if an email was sent or if an email was delivered. I think here there was one that says if it was delivered. Also, if an email was opened.
And let's also remember, you can always pin these if there's something special.
Yes.
You can, that little push pin, right? You can pin those right to the top within your category.
And it'll be right at the top. And in your emails too, additionally, we have introduced more abilities for attachment. So if you want to generate a document, an unsigned document, like a change of address, or you want to generate a signed document with the tenant's information, you can generate the document just from this attachment click. Or if you want to send an invoice or receipt or any of the tenant documents that's already been generated, you have the capability to do all that from your communication center.
Big jump. So unified communications, right? Super critical in today's world of doing business. Being able to communicate with your customers from any platform, anywhere, all cloud-based, whether you're running remotely, mobile management, on-site, corporate, whatever. Everybody who has login or credentials has access to all that information. Super valuable. And you can see that, Sneha, you were stuck in a tenant profile there. Go to the store, right? You have this same level of unified communication if you want to look at the whole store.
There.
Right? So, or multiple stores if you wanted to. So maybe you have an agent or somebody who handles communication for 4 or 5 stores in Oklahoma. They could just log in and have that information.